Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to give you a brief introduction of what you're getting ready to see. So I was in New Orleans 2-3 weeks ago. I think it's like 3 weeks ago now. And met up with one of my good friends from high school. Her name is Chandra, and she is online at the Craft Lab LA. I'll put her social media handles here so that you guys can find her. But we were having dinner and ended up just we had initially planned to record for my channel, but ended up just as soon as we sat down, we just started talking. And so I ended up pulling out the camera mid-conversation. So I'm sharing with you guys our conversation surrounding being a creator and what that means and how we plan for it and the different approaches that we take and producing content and the scheduling of the content and all the planning. I feel like it's a conversation that if you have friends who are creators and are on social media, these are the kind of conversations that you have privately. So I'm sharing that private conversation with you all because I feel like if you learn things as you talk to people, the more you talk to people, the more you know, and we're always learning. So thanks again, you guys, for watching this video and all the other videos. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please hit the subscribe button, share it with a friend, and I will shut up so y'all can see what we were talking about.
Because I'm with you, it's the people thing. That's actually why I stopped doing Posh. Because it was
You were the first person that I knew who actually was like making custom fun things and selling it, and people really were attracted to it, and I thought that was cool.
I know. You know what the hardest thing for me now is that I don't have I've completely lost connection with that following.
Yeah.
And I thought that it was just still like there by default, and it's not. And so having to rebuild that, because I didn't try, it wasn't intentional, it was just I was doing what I loved and it happened organically. So now I'm still doing what I love, but I'm like, why is this hard? Like, it wasn't
I think there's so many people are doing it now.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's embracing it. Let me do a quick introduction.
Do we need light?
I think we'll be okay.
We're good. I can make a light with my phone if you want.
No,
we're good.
I think we're good. You don't think so?
I'm fine. I don't know.
No,
I know nothing about any of this other than what I read, which is probably too much.
See, I found that like just going impromptu and just doing you works the best for me. So
look at that.
Yeah,
we're recording.
Yeah, and I do everything for my cell phone, like the editing. Yeah.
Okay,
I'll tell you the apps and stuff that I use. Yeah. All right. So hi, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I am with my friend Chandra, and she is with the Craft Lab.
Yes.
And she used to be with
Posh Baby Couture.
Posh Baby Couture.
Was my little boutique business for a while, for a long time.
Yeah, so we met up. She's still living in Louisiana, and of course I'm here visiting, so I've been trying to meet up with as many friends as possible. So she was kind enough to let me borrow some of her time. She's been doing all kinds of stuff today. So she should probably be asleep, but of course she's not.
I was sleeping, but I was so excited when you reached out and you're like, hey, let's get together. I'm like, absolutely. And I don't necessarily believe in, coincidences. I think everything is like by divine appointment.
Yeah.
And so I've really been trying to understand social media and how it all works. And the morning that you sent me a message, I was struggling to figure out how to do a post or something. And when you said, oh, I would love for you to be, on my channel, I was like, yeah, so I wanted to be here and I wanted to be able to get to see you because your work and everything that you do is just so amazing. So I'm so glad to be here that we can connect like
I appreciate that. Chandra and I have known each other over 20 years, long time. We met, went to high school together, so junior high too.
We did.
Yeah, seventh grade. So we've known each other for a very long time.
Yeah, we go way back.
Way back. So she knows like before I had anything.
Before I had anything.
That Lower 9 connection.
Yes.
Man, I went back home over there.
You did?
Yeah.
Today?
Yesterday I went.
Okay.
And it was quite interesting. Things have changed so much. The school is. Have you seen?
I have not seen it, but I'm gonna tell you the last time that I was down there, I was pregnant with Ace, and we were there for an event for Super Bowl, and Brandy was living right next door to your house. You remember Brandy, who's a cheerleader? Mm-hmm. And so I walked up, and I felt like immediately at home, I was like, wait, this is Patrice's house, and this is, and so everybody was just looking like, what is she talking about? Yeah. And the school hadn't had the foundation poured yet, but they were just in the beginning stages of kind of rebuilding it, and they had the band out there playing and stuff, and so yes, and I was like, I used to catch the bus right here. So Patrice lived on the corner, and it was where the bus stop was, and it was happening every evening after school. Everybody was right in front of her house,
basically.
So, yes. So everybody knew this is Patrice's house.
Yes.
Yes.
And so the house is still there. The school is beautiful. It's pretty much a compound.
Wow.
It's magnificent.
I need to go see it.
It's really.
I always wondered if maybe we could do. I know there've been a lot of connecting for like reunions and things. I know it's not lawless anymore, but it would be nice if we could all kind of just go and take a tour of the school.
I would have loved to do that.
Be on the campus and the facility. Maybe have like a picnic or something there.
That would be nice.
But that would be good.
And I still actually has been trying to organize like a class of '98, but not just for lawless, but like for like all the class of '98. But I guess it takes time and effort to gather people.
Yeah.
So, but so we went and I went through like the neighborhood. Stopped. We did get the tour. P. Sanchez.
You did?
Yes,
Okay.
there's a swimming pool in there now. Yes.
I used to go to the doctor there when I was a kid.
Yeah, they still have some healthcare services and like for infants. So baby needs. But it's really nice. They have lots of meeting spaces, a really nice gym.
Probably co-working space.
They have like dedicated rooms for crafts, one for music. I mean, it's really nice. Glass, like all the rooms are like full of glass, and you get all that natural light.
So you're saying we need to move back and have the craft lab?
But we can't afford. But we can't afford to live over there anymore.
We'll make ourselves afford it.
We've been priced out as of right now.
This is true. We'll price ourselves back in.
Girl, I mean, something has to shake. So, Chandra and I have been talking recently because she's been trying to learn to love social media. Is that a fair statement?
Yeah, that's more than fair. But I've been, somebody said recently, you just gotta have fun with it. And I think for me, sometimes I overthink things and everything becomes so like about business and strategy and how to execute. That takes the fun away from it because it's like, okay, this is something I have to do. So one of my friends said it should be something that you enjoy doing, that you want to do. And so I've been having fun like on live. Yeah. But it is a lot of work to put it together, like to set it all up. And then after, it's like we keep talking and we have our wine and we're having fun, and it's like, okay, I got to put all this stuff back. So having a space, we were talking about like me clearing out space. I had a garage sale today just so that I could have space to have a place to do live. Yeah. And being vulnerable enough to be okay that it's at my house and people can see all my stuff in the back. But my dog and my kid and like,
my kids pop up in videos all the time, just randomly, and I'm just like there's Ian in the background, and I'll say Ian, say hi, and then and I've learned that people actually like when they pop up
because it's human, it's normal and natural for what happens. Now, do they ever try to take over your channel? Like, do they pop up and then they start?
They try to stay and they want to know who am I talking to. And mommy, can I show you a toy? And I'm like, no, we'll do it later. So it's interesting how that goes. But I do. If nothing else, I've learned, when I try to be very strategic about it, and like, okay, on Tuesdays and Thursdays, at this time, I'm going to post videos and everything's going to be perfectly edited.
So you hadn't seen my book then? Wait, I got to show you. I keep it with me wherever I go.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I used to carry a planner all the time for that purpose.
Yes, and it's insane. Patrice, let me show you. I have this one.
Oh, you have
and then I have this one.
Okay.
So vulnerable for real. But it is. Okay, I guess.
Yeah, mine used to look like that with sticky notes and everything.
That's insane.
And then I have a friend, Adrian, who would love you immediately because you pulled that book out and there's all those stickers. She would love you to
I have my
pieces.
stickies, and then I have my this is where I brainstorm. So I like stickies because I can move them around. Like I'm like, oh, I don't like that right there. I'm gonna put it over here.
This
So
is actually really cool though.
So it's like a week, and then if I don't like something or I want to revamp it, I'll kind of trade it out. And then when I'm getting my bright ideas, I'm like, now you won't love this. You ready? Hold on. And I didn't intend to do this. It just happens to be in my bag. I decided that I want my Instagram to look consistent. So I came up with like...
Oh, your grid. Okay, so there's an app for that.
That I can plan it all out.
Yes, the app is Planoly, Planoly. It's free.
Okay, I think
and you
I've
can
heard
plan
this one before.
Yeah,
okay.
It works. It works well for me when I can do enough stuff in advance to.
So this is what. So see, like it's like weekly. I have to do 12 days, and then I have what I want it to look like.
Yeah.
But this is the problem with me. This is my brain. Look, y'all, don't be this OCD. Like, my brain will overanalyze and overthink everything because I just have to have it perfect. And so it's like getting over being perfect and being like just making the mistakes. I said that on my live the other day. Like, you have to break stuff to fix it. You have to get it wrong to know how to do it. But sometimes out of fear, like we're so afraid. And so I had to ask myself, like, well, what are you afraid of? Like, what's going to break? What's going to happen if you mess something up? Or do you care, like, what other people are thinking about this? Because when you're passionate about something and it's something that you want and a vision you have, you go all out. Like, you'll go outside naked for, well, maybe not that. But, you know, like, you lose that, oh, well, what is somebody going to think? Yeah. So I have to be able to figure out a balance of being vulnerable but having some structure so that I can execute against, you know, my master plan. I like to do these like little master planning sessions. And you were saying that you had met some people online. I'm gonna get that's just my keys. That online has allowed you to have ability to have like a tribe.
Yeah.
You know.
So the sewing community has definitely been very welcoming, and you know, it's like they start following you because you make pretty things, and then they continue to follow you because you know my Instagram is all over the place, right? So I'll have, you know, something very inspirational on there. It'll be a nice quote about Jesus and how much I love him and how much he's done for me. And then the very next post will be something very ratchet.
I think that's normal though.
But I was like, it's who I am.
That's who you are,
and
right?
my goal is to always be, my goal is that anybody who happens to meet me that has, you know, followed me on Instagram or Facebook, when they meet me in person, I need to be the same person, you know. So that means you have to get the, you know, like, no, I really do love Jesus.
You have to get it all right.
No, I really do love Jesus, but I also think that this is hilarious, even though it's hella inappropriate, you know.
And that's fine and well.
And it's fine. And you know, like there's the different parts, and I think that a lot of times we try to filter ourselves so much.
Yeah, because you only want to put out what you want people to see, right?
The highlights.
Like, the highlights.
Yeah.
Which is another thing I can't figure out on Instagram.
I'll show you.
I'm saying the young girls. The young girls who are only like 4 years younger than me, right? And the older you get, like 4 years is nothing. In high school, that would have been a big deal. But they're like, Facebook is for old people.
Oh yeah, the young kids really don't use Facebook at all.
It's for old people. And then, I mean, they were looking at me like, how come you don't know how to do this? And I'm like, I am learning. You are learning about the Cricut cutter. I am learning about Instagram. Let's be fair. You don't want me to judge, don't you judge.
Yes. So on the craft lab, you meet twice a week or just once a week?
So the craft lab, we actually were meeting once a week, but we just changed that. Okay. So we're going to meet once a month now. Okay. And we are shifting to a webinar platform because my tribe, my community, all over the place. Yeah. You know, so like, you're in St. Louis, I have friends that are in New York, I have friends that are in Miami, I have friends that are in California. And when I went back to the first video that I just jumped into the pool head first and said I'm going to do the craft lab. And most of the people that responded that they were interested don't live in Louisiana.
Okay.
And so I have been trying to build a community of people in a physical location because I believe in community and being able to connect in person.
The world has changed.
But the world has shifted and changed, and so I had to shift and change. And now it's like you have to be able to create a community in a space that you can find people because all the people are here. So if you want to find those people, you have to start here. And so I had an aha moment. I've only done 2 lives. So after the first live, I had never met the people that I did the live with, which I think is unique because it forces me to be vulnerable. But they stayed behind.
Yeah.
We sat and talked for 2 hours about business, life, kids. So it's that community piece that I've been wanting to create. But to do that, I wouldn't have been able to meet those people by just putting in a post and hoping that my friend who knew them would share it and then they would come. So doing this, I realized that if people were going to tune in to watch to figure out how to do something, that same week, I had a friend in Michigan and a friend in Baton Rouge who can't get to my house even though she's 20 minutes away because of her schedule. They called me and I FaceTime, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
FaceTime them to show them what to do, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is what I need to be doing. And so I'm shifting to a webinar platform that we will.
We're recording, but it's fine.
It's fine. That's a part of it being normal.
It's normal.
So we'll get together and meet, but we'll let the community drive that.
Okay.
So if there is a project that people want to work on and they want to get together to work on it, we can do that. If not, I'm not forced to go to a location and set up and do stuff. It's just like one person. So we're going to let the community drive the project and what we make, but we'll have like one scheduled time a month. People can put it on their calendar and then we just decide together what it is that we'll make. So that's the idea. Now we have not executed. It's in here.
It's in the master plan. It's the Bible. I appreciate that. I mean, my planner used to look like that, but I've learned that with work and with the kids, and I'm sewing for hire again. Like I'm dipping my feet in the water.
Please tell me about that.
So
we were talking about that in the people part of it.
Yeah.
But I'm sorry, you were saying the planner. It's just hard to.
Yeah. So like for me, I don't want to take my planner everywhere. Like I need it to be in one spot because sometimes I just do a little bag, but then other times I do my book bag. So it doesn't always fit. I don't want to carry it. So for me, I put everything in my phone. Like without the phone, I'm lost. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's like Bible. But just being able to use the calendar and the tools on the phone, there's so many free resources that have been able to keep me. I've tried, the filming with a camera, bought a camera to film with a camera. I had gotten one of the mirrorless ones, and so I have this camera, and I'm I got the tripod and I got the lights, and I'm just I'm better off to cuff. And this was $10 on the
thing that I got this week. It has a circle light on it, and then you can put a camera up here and the camera. It kept slipping, it kept doing all this stuff, it didn't work, and I'm like, this is what I need. And then you can can I touch it?
Yeah.
You can do stuff like this. Can you do can you bend it?
Excuse me. Yeah, you can, shift it around.
See, I like that.
So this is the only one that I use.
So you use this when you're sewing too?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
But I haven't figured out how to do the overhead shots yet. So it'll come eventually.
Okay.
I have a cold in the summer. It's annoying.
Oh, I know, especially in Louisiana.
Yeah, the humidity is killing me.
You already feel like you can't breathe.
Yeah. So we've been. So I've just been trying out things, but I'm just record when I feel like recording, because when I record according to a schedule and I'm low energy, it translates. When I'm just I'm tired. I know today is the day that I'm supposed to record, but I'm beat, and it truly shows up on camera. So I don't know.
Yeah. And then to me, doing it that way, you give yourself permission to not feel bad if you don't do it according to a schedule. Because like yesterday, I was supposed to record something and I didn't, so then I felt like I failed, right? Like, I didn't get that done.
Yeah.
So when you record and you feel up to it, you have your content, and then you can have it. You have the good stuff that you need versus trying to force it in.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so I was at a baby shower earlier before I came to meet you, and one of the girls there is also a YouTuber. Her name is Organized Elena, and so she does budgeting and then organizing. So she's one of those like happy planner people, and then she also does like finances, like this is my weekly budget. These are the bills we pay. This is how much money I came in. And she just, I want to say she just started being monetized.
Wow.
So she just reached that, whatever that status is on YouTube.
Okay.
And she was like, it's like an extra $300 or $400 a month. She was saying that what she's learned in that process is that you have to be consistent, right?
That should be my word of the week. Consistency.
Yes. So you have to be consistent in showing up so people know. But she's very structured. So she posts on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But I don't know that I can always do it. You know, I'm thinking that if I planned it out far enough in advance, I probably could get it done. But I've just not had enough time to like build like that resource of, you know, content to post up. And so I usually post on the fly. It's like, okay, like I'm traveling
Which I
this
find
week.
value in both of those.
Yes.
You know, like if there could be a happy medium.
Yeah.
Because I get the whole like having enough content, and so for me I had thought about like, well, on Sundays you can just spend 2 hours and get like enough stuff, so you'll have it for the week, or you can have it for, but I might burn out and not feel like doing it, you know.
Yeah.
So having to do it on the fly like this, like I feel comfortable right now. I feel like I'm being like, oh, I gotta do my oh, I don't know, you know, so I do like that, and I think this way you can still build content. So you know what I learned about content? The first class that I did at the craft lab, I switched it to a workshop because I had too much content in my brain to give in one setting. And then even with the workshop, there was so much. And so what I've learned is that I can bite off much smaller bites. And so I've even thought in terms of like what we put together, like we want to be able to put together a full package. Like, what if you divided that by 4 and now you got like
a week's worth of
absolutely, like kind of chopping it down into smaller bite-sized pieces. And maybe that'll keep people interested too. Like, oh, well, I gotta tune in to see what happens next with that.
I've had conversations with people who view like my YouTube channel, and I'm out. And like when I first started, I think my first video was me in the car saying, "I've been talking about I'm gonna start a YouTube channel for
I saw that video
for so long," and then I was just like, "I'm just gonna start it." So this is it. But Vlogmas, I think Vlogmas came, and the idea of Vlogmas is that you record a vlog and post it every day, like December 1st through the 25th. Okay. And so there were some days that I was like, and then there was like a series of days like I've done nothing but go to work and come back home. And people like, we, you know, just put it out there. We love you, like we like you. So we just want to see what you're doing. And I'm like, oh. And then, you know, recently, I don't know if you know, recently my husband and I started a YouTube channel.
No.
Okay, so
together.
Oh Lord. Let me tell you, girl.
If I can get my husband to do that, y'all will see some stuff because he is a mess.
So Ian and I, you know, we celebrate our 20th anniversary in February.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And so we've just been kind of like reminiscent over the past 19 years. And
on the vlog?
On the vlog.
Oh, I gotta go watch
it. It's like,
I'm gonna get my popcorn and my wine. Yes, I do drink popcorn and wine together. Those are good. If you hadn't done that, you need to try. Live a little.
So it's been so much fun. I swear it's been like the best time that I've been having on camera.
How sweet is that to be able to document? And you have that.
Yeah.
You've documented this y'all's look back together.
Yeah. And I mean, we spend half the time. Literally, we spend half the time just crying laughing because some of the things that we've gotten ourselves into as a couple and individually, foolish things, but it's been so fun. And we literally go to the basement and sometimes we lock the door, sometimes we forget to lock the door, which means children run down. But you can always hear the children banging on the door. Daddy, Mom, and we're just like, hold on, the kids need us. But we sit down there and it's like 20 or 30 minutes, and we sit and we just talk. It's like, and I had initially been trying to go chronologically, like, okay, this is how we met, and this is how we. And
I love this idea.
And then lately it's just been like, okay, we were just talking and we remember this, so now we're gonna tell you about it. And it's just been really fun.
So you had both, right? So do most of your people that watch your YouTube that you do by yourself, do those same people, or have you found that you're starting to get a different audience now?
So everybody that followed me on my sewing and my sewing channel, some of them have come over.
Okay.
Not all of them have come over, and I didn't expect it. That's why I separated it, because I didn't want.
You didn't want to mix the two of them, and then
exactly.
I get it.
I didn't want the people who were there for like the sewing and the travel to be like, I don't want to know, I don't care about a marriage or whatever. And then also like it's purely unfiltered. So I'm like, I also don't want to offend anyone. So it's like, if you want to know like how we've been and who I'm married to, because I know people like, this girl is crazy, but he's equally crazy,
So watch y'all two together is the truth. Yes, I will be tuned in.
It's pretty interesting.
I can't wait. I wish y'all had like a Netflix.
You're gonna binge.
I'll be like, okay, today's episode.
We're gonna binge.
That's what me and my husband do. Like, we don't get a whole lot of time together. This is what I love about what you're saying, because sometimes you don't have that quality time at you. So you're saying you take, even if it's 20 or 30 minutes, and y'all are laughing and giggling about your life together.
Yes.
If nobody watches it, you have that.
It's so fun.
It's something that you have that your kids will have. They can go back and look at that. So.
Yeah. And everybody's saying how the comment I get the most is like, you guys are so fun together, and I'm like, we are really having fun doing this. I mean, and of course we've definitely had like hard times and stuff, but I mean, we laugh. It's been so much fun. It's really been so fun.
I like it. Now, do y'all ever bring any of like your friends in who might be a part of a story? So it's like, if y'all thought that was something, you got the time we were with such and such and we did such and such. You know how you might start telling the story and then your friends are, you need to include, you need to get Asil and include her.
Girl,
y'all
but how about even Asil and Melissa have been like, I had no idea that happened.
Now that's funny.
I was like, girl, I don't know where you guys were, but yeah, so it's been really fun. But I'm like, at the end of the day with the marriage one, I'm like, though we've been through a lot of craziness, if people watch it, like we laugh the whole time, but like serious, like if you take away like the serious lessons, you can avoid, some traps that a lot of people, it tears up relationships. Yeah. So I'm like,
or they can see you and know that they might be going through the same thing, but look, you're on the other side.
Exactly. So it's been really fun. But I'm just like, as far as like content, I try not to put too much pressure on myself to create. I just try and film.
You
like
don't.
This is what
You have yours. You and your husband have one, and your babies have. How in the world do you manage all of
So
that?
Ian is responsible for the kids, like filming and editing and all of that.
Okay.
So I don't do anything with the kids' channel at all.
Okay.
Unless he asks me for help, like doing something.
So that's cool. Like you really have a partner in crime here.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like no, I don't have a partner. My partner would be like,
I'm not doing
girl,
that.
bye. You want look? I got the video. You know what? I say that, but whenever we're done, I'll show you the video. I was an absentee mom this week for first day of school, and that's why yesterday I had to really think about it. I was like, well, I hadn't seen him, so I need to see him. And I wasn't there, and I wasn't doing the pictures and all that stuff. And he sent me the sweetest video, and I posted it. I added a few things to it. I added Ace's picture that I took of him yesterday, and then I did a voiceover at the very end. But he did that. He did the video. But he got something for me when I was doing the 66-day challenge. So my Christmas present was this thing, but I don't know how to use it. Like this is so nice. Like the thing he got me, it's just too complicated. But it does beautiful videos. I just don't know how to work it.
So it's like the mini ring lights?
No, it's called a DJ mobile or something.
Oh, okay.
And you do the video video, but it allows you to edit all of the. That's fine. Thank you.
Okay.
But you edit all of the video inside of the app, and it lets you do all these like filters and transitions. And so what it does with your phone is it turns it into like a. Remember back in the day when we had the camcorder? It kind of turns your phone into that, and it'll detect motion and move. Like,
that's nice.
So he knows how to work it, and I think for him, it's a gadget, and he likes it. And so he took it to school on the first day, or orientation day, and so I had the little video clip that he sent me from that. So maybe he would take him to the store and do that.
I'm sure he would. And then there's another way for him and his kiddos to spend some time together.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you know what else I'm thinking might be cool? Like the two of them like sports. That's their thing that they like to do.
Okay.
So that might be a good thing, like to kind of show them with their sports stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
I know that Ian recorded the boys' soccer game one time, and it's like I like to watch it because I don't always get to make the. So there's this whole thing with being away and not being able to make it to things, because of work or whatever reason, and I struggle with that a lot. Like that bothers me that I'm not present. And so I've been working on like getting rid of the mom guilt for not being there, because it's not like I'm just choosing to be away. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just obligations require me to not be there.
That was me this week.
But I'm just like thankful that I have a guy who can handle the kids.
That is perspective.
Because there's so many women when they're away, the house falls apart. So I'm like, so maybe I just need to be more thankful that I have a guy that can handle it.
I struggle because I didn't know. I didn't even think I wanted a kid, but Ace is my everything.
Yeah.
So I want to be there, and I want to see him do his stuff. And so
thank you.
I'm really hard on myself about it. And this week it was unavoidable.
Yeah.
And it's like you can't just not go to work to go and show up at orientation day for 2 hours. Like, you can't do that. You have to go to work. And so but yesterday I've been working on saying no a little bit more, and just so that I can say yes to the things that I want. And I don't know if you feel like this, but as a mom and sometimes as a person who makes, I think our souls are like we want to give. And sometimes it's like, well, what is it that you want to do? Like you can take on so much that you're helping other people to do that you don't get to work on things you want to do. So I've been trying to more say yes to myself, which means saying no to other things. Like today I didn't go to the basketball game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I felt bad, and I was like, you gotta get this garage taken care of if you want to get your craft room together. So you're not saying no to the game, you're saying yes to your craft room.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Our food just came. We've been talking for 30 minutes.
Oh wow.
That could be 2 videos. But
see, there you go. We got double the content. I like that.
But then here's where I mess up at, right? So like this is a 30-minute video, so there could be potentially a part 1 and part 2, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, when I watch videos, I hate seeing that. But I like when I watch other people's videos and I get to the end, they're like part 2, I'm like, shit. So I try to give the people what I want.
I like that. I like that you try to give the people what they want. So let me ask you this, because I'm with you on that. So then do you ever, so I'm going to give you a good case scenario. So for me, for my lives, I do not want my live to be more than 20 minutes.
Okay.
I have not done a 20-minute live. I've only done 2, but it's like I have a plan. At this time, do this. At this time, do this. So I can try to keep it to what I would want to watch. I don't want to watch something more than 15, 20 minutes. I'm going to check out kind of thing. So how do you manage that? Do you ever say, okay, I'm going to start over? Like, could we stop, and then now we're intentional about having a 15-minute video, and then we have topics, and we cover talking point by talking point, almost like a talk show. You know how they just keep going? Have you ever?
I don't stop it. I never stop. I usually, if I know that we got off track, like very, very off topic, then I may edit it out, but I do very little editing.
So you are raw, right?
It's usually what shows up on like the channel is pretty much I'll trim off the first part when I'm like setting up, and I'll trim off the back half because that usually goes a little bit left, like the end of it, where we're like, okay, thanks, bye, because I'll end the video like 4 times. But then I keep thinking of new things that I want to say. So I'll trim the end.
That's good. That means less work for you too, and you can really have fun. It's not like that, oh, I gotta fix this. Thank you so much. Can I have ketchup, please?
So that's
You're giving me some good stuff. By
So
the way.
that's
I
the
feel like I owe
thing.
you money.
no, girl. Look, this is free
I'm eating
99.
my French fry on your YouTube channel.
No,
is that allowed?
It's a mukbang now. So no, but I tried because when I was trying to like heavily edit things, so I'll go in like when I'm sewing, I'll speed up like cutting and sewing, like actually sitting at the machine. I'll speed that up and put music to it. But when I'm talking, I usually don't edit that just because I know sometimes I just have to work into the full complete thought. So there's really no safe place to cut it off without it seeming like I just kind of jumped. But the last time that Ian and I filmed together, I remember at some point in the video, I was like, I don't even know if this is going to be like cool content. I don't think people are going to like. No, I said this is going to be a crappy video. Is what I said in the middle.
Loved it.
And everybody's like, this is not a crappy video. And I was like, and they're saying, no, we love like the off the cuff. And I'm just like, I guess, but it's like in the middle, I was like, this is gonna be a crappy video. And Ian's like, nothing I do is crappy.
I like Ian. Ian's like, I don't know who you're talking about. I am not crappy.
So I try not to edit because a lot of times you get caught up in trying to make the video look perfect. One of my girlfriends is a perfectionist too, and so it's like everything has like it took her forever to do like her intro video. It had to be perfect, and I'm like, no, it's fine.
It's okay.
It's fine the way it is.
So intro videos, that like what on your YouTube, and it like remember around Christmas you like did a launch.
Yeah, with the family and everything.
Yeah, so
and
was that the intro video?
That was my intro video, and it was like 30 seconds long. And Chandra, I can't tell you the last time I put that intro video in front of like my post. Like I've kind of gotten away from it because it doesn't even really. It matters,
I kind of
but
get
it
it.
doesn't matter,
I love you. You're just like, I'm gonna do it my way.
I
don't have to go by
follow
this
the
standard.
script.
Because you start reading, and I know, I'm sure there are a lot of people who are like me, and you're a victim of your own wanting to be educated. And you read and read and read, and then you get so overwhelmed with information, and you just don't know like where to start. Or you start doing something, and you're like, wait, that's not working. They said this would work. This is not working. This is not happening. And so, like last week, I was trying so hard to be like so structured and on point. And then the thing that got people's attention the most was when I asked, what are you planning to drink tonight for live? And everybody was started chiming in, and people who didn't even plan on doing the live were like, margarita.
Yeah.
One of my friends sent me a text message. She's like, I didn't want to put Crown and Coke on your on your feed, so I didn't say it. And I'm like, well, you should have said it. And I was like, I get it. I'm starting to get it now. It's like, you don't have to do it the way that the book says or the way that other people are doing it. Because I think you define your success based on what they've done that works for them. And what works for them may not work for you.
Absolutely.
So I'm learning. I'm a work in progress. But that recovering perfectionist.
Well, I think that is a good place to end the video. Yeah, I think that is a good place. So I will tell them how to find you on Instagram.
On Instagram, I am The Craft Lab LA. So that's TheCraftLab. So that is my Instagram, and it's the same on Facebook. And I think, are those the only ways that people can find me? Am I supposed to have other stuff?
You'll have YouTube soon, maybe.
Oh yeah, I do. It's in my strategic plan.
So she'll be on YouTube eventually. So what I'll do is I'll try to remind myself to put the links and stuff, and I'll share, and I'll do like a clip or something so I can tag her on Instagram and y'all can follow her.
Oh, that's gonna be so much fun. I love that. I love it.
Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all on the next video.
Thanks for having me.